Annapolis, Maryland, and the Naval Academy, where we're honored to watch some of the nation's finest square off on the gridiron. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on a squad from the American, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Yeah, the home game to open up the season. Start strong.
Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Arkansas State's offense will get first crack at it here. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Guys, you think about where Arkansas State is as a program. The portal many times can give you a pretty good read on what's going on inside a program, and to lose the number of players that they did might be a little bit of a worrisome signal.
Well, I think the biggest thing is they lost some key guys, too. A handful of dudes, David, that really made a difference on this team a year ago. How can they replace that this season?
And that's what your job is as a coach, is to develop those guys behind them, supplement with the portal. Listen, it's an ongoing hard task, but that's what these coaches have to do nowadays.
Tackle is made at the 37. Second down coming up.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Anderson wants to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some
Oh, it's a
adjustments.
packed house out here. Stadium pretty full.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
And the Red Wolves are marching down the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Oh no.
Across the 35. At the 20, he's got
Chambers,
space.
what are you doing?
My, oh my, 41 yards on the ground already. That is a
Whew.
way to make a statement early.
That's got to make you feel good offensively. The first game of the year, and early you're able to break off a long run. We know for them, they take pride in their ability running the football, and they're getting that established early this season.
Going for 6. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
No pressure, bro.
They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like
No
that.
pressure on these people,
An
bro.
exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The midshipman offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right
I
there.
called the wrong play. I thought I called a read option.
Inside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The midshipmen could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off.
Breaks into the open. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Handoff to the lone back. Gets it past the marker. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
That's an awesome-looking carry. And you know when you're playing Navy, you better get ready to try to stop the run. Whether it's option, whether it's conventional, you better practice being in your gap, everybody being sound, and getting your eyes on the football. There are 3 certainties.
Just keeps moving.
Well, I mean, blocking number 5.
Down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding.
Got fucked up a little bit right there.
Got to get a big gain. Got to get that first down. Nice job. Great nose for the first down.
Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Looking to throw. And this will be
almost threw a pick.
A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mitch.
Too much speed.
Extra point here will tie the game. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Devon, get out of there.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle at Stevens. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Oh,
Oh, he's got a chance. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Too much time. I was blitzing too, bro.
Works his way to the 4-yard
What are you niggas doing?
Have it first and goal.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting a tackle for the loss.
They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4.
There you go, boy.
It's McNabb. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one, if they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways, they were ready for the screen there, and they created a negative play.
And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it on third and goal. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
It's a good stop.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too
Come on, bro. He go to Arkansas State. Yeah.
No good. And here in the first quarter, we remain tied.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his
That nigga go to Arkansas State.
Field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He leaves it with the back. Running to Green. Turning it on. Building momentum. Picking up a chunk of yardage. Moving the chains out to the 34.
And that is just an attitude run. Running it right up the middle. Right into the teeth of that defense.
Off play action on first down. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Fires to the big fella. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
What a nice job by the defense to
You should be able to block line
and knock him down for a loss.
DBs, man.
Defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted.
Like, you really got to be able to block the
Got the running
DBs.
back on the ground immediately.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat. And he
Throw the deep ball is 101.
We played one quarter. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. At the 40, there he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Really nice job and poise by the quarterback there, right? Because it's third down, you just got sacked the play prior, but you do a nice job in the pocket, you get through your progression, it's not open.
What was that?
Take off and run, pick up the first
That
down.
fucked me up.
Fresh set of downs there. Really good job by the QB showing off his poise.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Coffee. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And they'll kick it from the left side. A
10-mile-an-hour wind.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've Navy searching for a 4th down conversion.
10-mile-an-hour wind is nuts. I'm not even gonna try that.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, he's there. Good shit.
They stop him short of the marker.
Oh, I thought he got there. All right.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense.
Fuck.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him.
There you go, 15. Good shit, boy.
Big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The run from the shotgun. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Get to him.
Stevens. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Red Wolves will call on their punt team.
That's a fake.
This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And Navy will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown!
Sir.
Went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason.
We'll get to New York, cause
for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need to be able to step up and make tough catches.
No.
What a grab right
get some water.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting
Water.
knowing where
Close it up. No.
knowing when he's going to sit down,
Water.
when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there.
Yeah, look.
6 points.
Look.
Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got it in the middle. It's McNabb. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Red Wolves can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Oh, come on, bro. Why'd you sit there and just watch him catch the ball? Nobody was blocking you.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over
That's
the
gay.
field all game long. Defense has got
That's
to keep
really
their eye
gay.
on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Defense in press coverage. Anderson will throw. Quickly out to the 3.
Yeah.
And he was
Your dumbass lost 2 yards.
Yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
The play action fake.
Fuck.
Finds his man. It's McNabb. And his molars are
That nigga's
probably
too
working
fast.
after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Bro, you shouldn't be able to get that, bro. Y'all got to do a better job.
Picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
This receiver is so dangerous out in space, and it's a nice job by the QB getting him the ball early on the curl route. And you see, once he has it, he's got some wiggle, he's got some shake, makes some defenders miss, and gets up the field.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Then
It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
This is a guy at running back who can make plays, taking handoffs and also catching the ball. We're trying to get him involved there on the swing pass, but the defense able to make the stop.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
turn this bitch up, bro. We at the academy.
From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads.
Fuck.
Wide out. Got his man downfield.
I gotta just blitz these niggas every 3rd down.
10 from the 13.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Grabbed in the
What?
middle, it's Morgan. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks
That
to be
nigga's
able to
tired
find
out
a
here,
rhythm
too.
and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that he's...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
One of those,
That's
huh?
a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the
We gotta get off the field, bro.
tie this game, anything could happen.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacked on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Michigan State is ahead in East Lansing, but that's not exactly Kenneth Walker III out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Western Michigan. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Someone not clear on the snap.
Oh, my God.
Start and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Power football with the run. Across the 25, he's got room.
That's a great run, brother.
Rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It is a great equalizer, a way for the midshipmen to be competitive. Nobody did it better on the ground than Keenan Reynolds.
And we're going to talk about it a lot throughout the ball game because Navy obviously runs the football first, second, third, then their fourth option might be to pass the football.
Finds his way up.
I'm trying to get out of bounds. I should have slid.
Before he goes out of bounds.
Gotta preserve you, big dog. I
This
can't.
defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Caught near the sticks. It's Vick. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes a connection. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Navy will have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
But this nigga's a monster. Hold up, son. This shit.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team.
Well, they might have let my niggas go though. Good run.
We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Oh no.
With the extra point, the score is now
Oh, that's the starting
14.
tight end.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Oh
They're
man.
ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sends it back in motion. Anderson wants to throw. Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Red Wolves want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Stevens. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Quarterback is dealing right now.
The Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's McNabb. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's McNabb. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have first and goal.
Yeah, and who needs balance when you got a guy like this? You trust him, getting the ball back in the pocket. The ball's coming out, spreading it around the field. Nice decision-making. This drive has been surgical for this QB.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone.
No, son, don't let him cross your face, man.
Fitted in the window for the score.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
First and 10.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He'll start this drive going to the air. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the hallowed grounds of the U.S. Naval Academy.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
This one away.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Navy offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Navy comes to the line facing second and short. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Crosses to 40. Turns it on in midfield. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Navy! They take the lead with the 6.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
The Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
And the Red Wolves have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Anderson will throw. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next.
Peel off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Red Wolves will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Vick. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Finds a little space. There he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame. They're up by 31 over Louisiana Tech. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So first down will open up the final period. To the air on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. Bring in the heat. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual-threat quarterbacks. You're seeing two great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
Here's the handoff. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, midshipman! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They had to stand by. Watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And the ball's out, and they're after it. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And, man, I know he's going to be really upset with himself because you have all these goals and all these things you want to do, and you come in your first touch, man. You cough it up, but you got to put it behind you. This defense needs to come out now, be ready to play, fight back, build some momentum back the other direction.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Anderson wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job bringing on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have two left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
And Navy will go back on the attack. Great place to start for this offense. They'll go to the ground. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Anderson will throw. Right on the money. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Morgan. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Red Wolves want to move quickly.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And the Red Wolves will have it 1st and 10.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough. And you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Here's the pressure. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Between the uprights, it's good. This is now a 7-point game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker, anything is possible. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ball State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. The give on the inside. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Come
on, guys, dig deep.
Come on, guys, you got this. Let's win.
Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play.
How about the speed on defense? Offense trying to get tricky, trying to run the quarterback outside, but the pursuit and the speed by this defense, they got to him quick.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That play could not have happened at a better time if you're this defense. You're trailing by 1 possession. You need to find a way to steal it, and they get the interception. Here we go. An opportunity now to at least go down and tie the game.
Anderson wants to throw. That's caught. It's McNabb. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Red Wolves in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Morgan. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Caught in the backfield, it's Hatchett. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all second down. Looking to scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Navy offense. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator, man. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game plan has been steered toward that, and right here they execute at a really good level. Make sure they don't let them get behind them, and they knock the football to the ground.
Fires to the middle. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Red Wolves. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick 6 to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the fourth quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. He'll get out of bounds, and they've got 17 ticks remaining. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. Fourth quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, this offense is up against it here. Trailing late in the game, the defense knows they're going to throw the football. First down, they get sacked. Second down, incompletion. There's no mystery what's happening here. Quarterback's just going to have to make a play on third down.
On third down, he drops to throw. He wants a big play here late. Ball is incomplete, falls to the turf, and that's going to do it, and it went right down to the final play. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
And there's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward, this team just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.